Hey guys, my name is Keshav Jagannathan and I am your instructor for Stat 201 Elementary Statistics at Coastal Carolina University. This is the fall 2018 semester. I wanted to make you aware of a few things in this welcome video. Want to welcome you to the course and then to sort of scroll through some of the things that you are going to be seeing and doing for the course. So very first thing, once you get into the Moodle page for the course, you should see something similar to this. Let me turn the editing off so it looks pretty much like what you guys have. So you should see an announcement resource there, and if you click on it, it'll have current announcements that I've made. This one that I made this morning with regards to the Lockdown browser. So please go check that out to download Respondus Lockdown browser. The Welcome to Stat 201 essentially tells you what I'm telling you in this video, but I figure maybe we can go through some of these links together. So first thing I want you to do is click on the first steps portion, and when you do that, it'll take you to the syllabus, and once you do that, I want you to take that syllabus quiz, and that's important. That is a way for us to make sure that you are actually attending the course. So if I back out of this, the next thing I want you to do is watch this welcome video, which will be linked to this spot here that says welcome video. Third thing to go through is the getting started in the course, and so if you look at this link, it says, are you ready to take an online course? I want you guys to take this assessment so it gives you an idea of whether or not you are somebody who needs to work extra hard in an online environment, etc. If you look at the right side of the screen, there are some things here for you. So there are, how do I study in an online course? What types of assignments can you see? How do you communicate? An etiquette statement, just so we're not being boorish, I suppose, to one another. Using Lockdown browser and Respondus monitor, some other support for learner support, course support, and academic integrity. So if we click on the Lockdown browser, there's a different link, I believe, to get Lockdown browser. There's also the student guide, and then when you're taking an online exam, there are a few steps here that I want you to go through. And of course, you will have plenty of time to go through this on your own. So that was step 2, maybe 3, I believe. That was 3. If you go through the MyStatLab registration handout, you can purchase your access code for MyStatLab. This is something that we're going to be using for quizzes. This is something that we're going to be using for practice homework. It is also where you have a copy of your online e-textbook. So go through that handout if you will, log in to get access to the course on MyStatLab. Next is to post something in the class introductions forum, and there's already 2 of you that have done that, so that's fantastic. Go through the course information to learn about me, pictures of my dogs as you can see, what do you need for the course, and how do you get started in the course. So once you've taken the quiz and the introductions, we're going to move right on to the Moodle units. So if we go back to this page, course materials has 2 things there. The first is a copy of the notes, and this is a PDF that has notes that my face-to-face students get, and we sort of fill these in as we go through the material. Now they don't use a textbook, so they're relying solely on this note packet to get them through the material. Because you guys have a textbook, as you read through the textbook, I want you to sort of fill in the notes, and usually in the modules it'll tell you appropriate pages, so you will scroll to the appropriate page based on where you are in the course, fill in those notes, and then the other sort of thing that's there in this schedule and due dates is a PDF file that has the schedule. Now this gives you the schedule for the entire course, so as you're planning based on things that you have going on, make sure to plan accordingly. Each of these modules, if you will, within the units should take about a week. Please notice that the exam has the same final end date as the last of the modules, right? So this goes all the way through the final exam. Again, all quizzes, not the MyStatLab quizzes, but these quizzes that are in the Moodle platform, those are all going to be taken using Respondus Monitor and Lockdown browser. So please make sure that you take that practice quiz that is on the main page. So let's go back to the main page. And this is the practice quiz that I'm talking about. So once you get Lockdown browser, loaded on your computer, go ahead and take this quiz. This quiz does not count towards anything in the course. It's just for you to get started. Once you're done with that sort of takes care of all the preemptive start stuff that I want you guys to do. The next thing to do is to start into the actual course itself. Now, the first of the deadlines, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, the first of the deadlines is not till September 2nd. So this sort of gives you a week and a half, if you will. September 2nd is a Sunday, so all deadlines are going to be Sunday night at 11:59. That way it's uniform for the course and you're not ever wondering, hey, when is something due? All times are Eastern Standard Time, so if you're in a different time zone, please make sure to adjust for that. So you have the module page, and it essentially tells you, hey, what sections of the textbook does this cover? And this is what I was talking about. It says course notes, fill in course notes appropriate pages. So figure out these are the populations versus samples, parameters versus statistics, and that should be in the notes sort of incrementally as you go along. You'll complete homework 1 and turn that in, again, by the deadline of September 2nd. Take the MyStatLab quiz. Now, for the MyStatLab quizzes, you have 3 attempts. The highest score of those 3 attempts counts. The homework that you'll see in MyMathLab, or MyStatLab, sorry, when you go in, those homework assignments are meant to be practice for you. And the MyStatLab grades that homework as you go through, so you can tell if it's right or wrong. If you've never used a Pearson product before, that's really cool in how it does that. So once you're done with this module and you get things that you need, you'll go through the first homework assignment, do this experiments worksheet, and once you complete it, the next thing will become available, right? So you're just submitting things, marking them complete as you go along, and it will allow you to progress. Continue on through module 2, 3, and 4, and each unit is split into 4 modules. At the end of all 4 of those modules, you'll have this exam that you can take. Now, you only get 1 chance at this exam, and you will need to upload your worked out notes. What I'm going to be doing here in the next day or so is to add some videos that will show you what kind of steps I'm looking for certain types of homework problems. I suppose that's a long enough video for now for things that we're doing. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. I'm pretty much linked to this computer at all times. Once again, welcome to the course, and I look forward to seeing you guys in here. Take care.